Boy, it is a beautiful day. Well, hello there, everybody. We welcome you back to the next episodes of A Day in the Life. Well, we're here at the Springwood home for the first time after season 2. And gotta say, been away for a while. Staying busy, doing a lot of things. Even though we are preparing to film a Christmas light extravaganza, as it'll be around the area. We'll film the Christmas lights here in the community, and then we'll head off to Windcrest. But anyway, it's a gorgeous day and good to be around. And early this morning it was overcast and foggy and a little drizzly, and a lot of those clouds, you may see them way over there. They are pretty much going off just south from us, and pretty much they are headed to Corpus Christi and Houston and all those towns out there. They'll probably remain cloudy throughout the rest of the day, but today it's supposed to be nice and sunny. A beautiful afternoon for outdoor activities. Walk your dog, barbecue, go out Christmas shopping. A lot of things, which that this week we are going to do, because we have another road trip coming up to Brady as we get ready to have Christmas and just the joyous time of the season where we're celebrating with family. Always important to have Christmas with family, and friends will have Christmas with their families. And so far, they're out having their Christmas. And they go out Christmas caroling or look at Christmas lights, or maybe a open pit fire with marshmallows and s'mores and all types of stuff. Maybe a hot cup of hot chocolate on cold nights, Well, tonight it's supposed to be a chilly night. Evidently, we are going to go through the neighborhood and, pretty much we'll go through the community. We'll film Christmas lights, and then we'll head to Windcrest. And I should be home by sometime this evening. Don't know when, but we'll have a good time, and we'll get a lot of Christmas lights for the next filming episodes of Love's new series, the sequel series 2, as we celebrate the joyous time of the season with the month of Christmas. We go from the 1st of December to the 31st, and so far it's just going to be really good. We get in the holidays. I ain't going to even say happy holidays. I'm always going to say Merry Christmas. I mean, that's what all of us should say, is Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Merry Christmas to my family. To all those that say Merry Christmas, I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and better be good on that nice list, or else Santa won't come see you. Santa would give you a big lump of coal. Just remember, He's making his list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice, you know? A lot of people just say, nah, I don't believe in Santa, don't believe in the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, or Mother Nature, or whatever. You know, a lot of people just think that's make-believe, but to me, it's not make-believe, because I believed. Call me weird, okay? But anyway. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful day, a beautiful afternoon. It's close to noon on this day, December 9th of 2023. Now, I do have packages coming in from Amazon being shipped over to my brother-in-law's house. And yeah, I mean, I don't have things shipped over to my apartment because I do know that there are two thieves that are walking around, porch pirating, making off with things, stealing. That's what they're doing. And I don't know if they are still around, but you gotta watch people like that these days. They'll do anything in their power to steal. They walk around, they're like, what could we steal today? And you see videos all the time on YouTube about the porch pirates. And the thing about it is you have to have a doorbell ring camera or cameras everywhere on your house just to make sure that you catch them in the act and you turn the videotape over while you do a police report, and then they got a warrant out for their arrest. Because, karma's got their phone number. I mean, it'll catch up with them. It'll catch up with a lot of thieves over the Christmas season when they're stealing packages that don't belong to them. Kind of reminds me of Benny when he took all my money, and it's going to catch up with him at some point. And he knows who he is. When you steal and you lie and you cheat and you do all these things, it's not good. Because when it does catch up with you, you're either going to jail and you're questioning to yourself, oh, why did I do that for? Man, I'm so stupid. I wasn't even thinking. You're saying that to yourself. Now, the reason why you did it is because, you say to yourself, oh, I got money. I don't have to spend my money. I just take somebody else's things. Go around a neighborhood and you see a package on a doorstep, and then you walk on that doorstep, you're pretty much trespassing, and you just take off and run with it. But anyway, it's going to catch up with you. So over this Christmas season, we want everybody to be on high alert for porch pirates and all types of things, because that's what they're doing. They love to come up on your property and they love to steal your packages. It's one thing that you got to watch out for. And you got to watch who you're trusting these days. Like, yeah, I've made a mistake trusting Benny about the money that he still owes me to this day. And now he's never kept a promise a day in his life. He's going to lie, cheat, and steal and do these bad things. This is exactly why he needs to speak to a counselor, because he needs it. There ain't nothing wrong with me, so pretty much I don't need a counselor. He needs a counselor. He needs to speak with somebody about his attitude and about how he treats people and this and that. You know, it's one thing that he needs to work on. I mean, stealing and lying and cheating and manipulating, that's the different story. Because not only is he hurting himself, but he's hurting the people that he's associated with. Now, 9.5 years, I made a difference to doing something good for him, and stabs me in the back and just runs off with my money and doesn't pay it back. And if I had a lawyer, I would have sued the crap out of him. But lawyers are not cheap these days, guys, and I've said that before. But I will let karma handle him. I will let, because karma has his phone number. This is why the things that are happening to him is happening because he hurt me and hurt the people that he lied to. And I think he darn well deserved it. That shows you that you don't mess with me. And I'm saying that to Benny. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know what I can do to you and how I'm going to get even with you. Now, you lost your apartment. You lost everything that you had. It's because of your stupidity. And you may not like the words that I say, but it's truth. It is the truth. And I hope your family will see what you are. They'll expose your corruption one way or another. They'll say, oh, look at him. He's corrupt. He did Jonathan wrong. He ought to pay the consequences for doing bad things to him. Now, the consequences for him could be never ending. That, karma will roll with an iron fist. And it will. It's catching up with him slowly but surely. It'll catch up with him. I won't intervene in a way, but karma will. Karma is my best friend. Karma will take care of him. Now look, I don't mean to be judgmental about the whole thing that's going on with him. I'm just trying to get fair, and I'm trying to get even. And I will. I'll get even. Two could play a game, but I'm going to win in the end. That's a promise. But anyway. But why worry about the things that went on? Slowly but surely, I know the end of this year's coming. I know that 2024, I got my fingers crossed on my rebuild is already begun, and it's going to help me a lot. It takes time to rebuild all the money that was lost over the 2 years, I could do it. I can rebuild what I've lost. And yes, I am going to be careful on who I put my trust in, because I could tell that a person like Benny should have never been trusted. But, I'm just happy that we're not together anymore and we're not friends anymore. He drove the wedge on our friendship and it crippled it. All the lying, all the fake news that he is, and that's all he is. He is fake news. Just watch CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, all these fake news organizations. They're all fake. They don't tell you the truth. They're just going to sit there and whisper in your ear. Oh, that's all they're doing. That's why I quit watching the news a long time ago. They don't tell you crap. Man, I'm just saying. As a friendly gesture, I'm not being political in any form of fashion. But you know how he is. He just like to sit in front of a TV, say, hey, what they're telling me is true, and this or that, yada, 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 yada. That's all they're doing, by the way. Just filling his head full of bull crap and nonsense. That's all it's been for the last 2 years. Hopefully one day he'll wake up and realize, oh, this is not the stuff that I need to be watching. This stuff is pure negative. It is telling people to hate one another. It's telling people how we should be divided, yada, yada, yada. It's been like that for years. The division and everything. That's what Benny doesn't even understand these days, is somebody has to explain it to him. It might as well be me. Tell him to wake up, which he should. Do the right thing. And these bad habits such as lying, manipulation, and cheating and stealing and all this other crap, he needs to stop doing it. Because if he doesn't quit, let me tell you, in the end, it catches up with him. He either goes to jail or goes to prison. It's his choice. I wish he would speak to a counselor and say, hey, I've done a lot of bad things. I've cheated my friend. I cheated him 100% out of what he hard worked for. And all these things. Oh, he was so good to me. He did whatever he wanted, a kind heart. Paid all his bills, and what do I get? I got spat in the face. I got cheated. And, all these things. And yeah, it made me mad that I decided that I was going to walk out and leave him. And I did. A friendship like that shouldn't even exist if there ain't no trust. And that's what's sad. The sad thing about it is he's going through a tough time, just like me. And I'm praying and hoping that we end the year on a positive note. 2024, I hope it'll be better. That's what I'm praying for. And I really hope that Benny, you know, he needs to think about it. I mean, I hope he does. To get some help and to think about all the bad things that he's done. No, there's still questionable things that he's done. And I named all of them: cheating, lying, stealing, and manipulation. 4 things. He needs to work on them all. He needs to learn how to quit lying. He needs to learn how to stop using people and manipulation and, uses people to his advantage to get whatever he wants. You do unto others as you do unto yourself. If somebody does something good to you, at least say, hey, they did that for me. I'm going to return the favor and do something nice for them. I ain't just going to stab them in the back like what he did. Only cowards do that. But hopefully things will work out. Maybe he'll come to his senses and say, hey, I've been wrong all this time. I did a lot of bad things. And now it's questionable. Now it's karma coming and biting me in the ass. And, which technically it is biting him in the ass. It's biting him so hard he's screaming, saying, ow! Like that. Now, yes, I was so loud I made the little chihuahuas in there just bark their heads off, but but yeah, he's screaming bloody murder because it's like he sat on a bear trap and got the trap on his butt. Like what you see in the Three Stooges. You know how they get a bear trap on the butt and they're in pain of some sort. But anyway, you know how that is. It's just so funny. But anyway, I hope there'll be a lot of changes in 2024. I mean, really, I hope that there is. A lot of great things that could happen. But anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and charge my phone. My phone is telling me it needs a charge, so I'll see you guys back later.